Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. As stated, we'll get started right at 10 o'clock. Looks like we got a lot of people joining on, so welcome you all to join our conversation on the Innovation Academy. So thank you. Well, it's 10 o'clock on the dot. So, welcome everyone to our 2025 informational session on our TxDOT Innovation Academy. So, my name's Benjamin King. I'm the Innovation Section Director for our Strategic Initiatives and Innovation Division. And so before we begin, I'd like to acknowledge the STR Innovations team and the STR Communications team for their invaluable contributions to this effort and to our division and executive leadership for their tireless support. So today we'll take a brief look at our agenda. And then, so going through our agenda, we have welcome and introductions. Then we'll give a little spiel about STR in the innovation section. And then from there, we'll define innovation. We'll also discuss on why innovate to begin
Hold on.
with.
What?
And then we'll also talk about
They're
our transportation
in the
innovation
garage trying.
ecosystem,
I brought them into.
as well as our transportation innovation examples. And then we'll cover a little bit of our Innovative Transportation in Texas program. And then we'll cover the Academy program and course details. And then we'll explain how to register. We'll also share some resources on Crossroads. And then we'll do final takeaways and then address any questions in closing. And so, just to give you all a heads up, we'll have Mr. Benjamin Aniacho of our STR Innovations team will be facilitating the event today, but I'll go into a few more details on STR and Innovations section before I hand it over to Benjamin. So first, let's do a poll. In one word, what was your New Year's resolution? So healthier, learn, expand skills. Good deal. Growth, positivity. What else do we have? We have reflect. We also have joyful. Innovation, I like that word. Thought I saw fun. Yep, fun. Hey, let's just have fun. Then create, freedom. These are all good items for as far as New Year's resolution. So I'm gonna share my screen and provide the next question. So hey, we want to hear where you're from. What city or district are you joining from? So again, you can respond by, and I didn't mention this before, you can respond by scanning the QR code at the top right or by going to poev.com/innovation. All righty. So it looks like we got Dallas, we have Austin, we have Abilene, we have Farr, we have Houston, definitely have Stastny as well, Waco, Bridge Division, oh, SSD, Right of Way, Laredo, Tyler, Right of Way, Bernie, Childress. Thank you all for joining on Design. We'll move on to our next segment. I'll share the screen. Is that good? All right, so let's dive in. The Strategic Initiatives and Innovation Division. So the Strategic Initiatives and Innovation Division plays a pivotal role in advancing enterprise level priorities outlined in the TxDOT strategic plan. By collaborating with industry leaders, subject matter experts, and key stakeholders, STR is shaping the future of transportation in Texas through innovative programs and initiatives. So here's a list of some of our key programs and initiatives. We have our Cooperative and Automated Transportation, nicknamed CAT program, that's pioneering the adoption of emerging technologies to enhance mobility and safety. Then we have our digital roadway data in Texas connected freight corridors. There, we're leveraging data and connectivity to improve freight movement and efficiency. Then we also have the Texas Technology Task Force and CAV Task Force, addressing challenges and opportunities in connected and autonomous vehicle technology. Then we have our TxDOT AI strategic plan, which integrates artificial intelligence to improve decision making, safety, and operational efficiency. Then we also have our future traffic management systems, developing advanced solutions for traffic management centers to meet evolving mobility demands. Then we also have our enterprise performance measures and policy, which aligns initiatives with measurable outcomes and strategic governance. Then we also have our risk prevention and continuity of operations team that ensures resilient systems to safeguard operations against emerging threats. By driving these transformative initiatives, the STR division is not only planning for the future, but actively shaping a safer, more efficient, and technology driven transportation landscape for Texas. All right. Let's see, we'll go to the next slide. So the innovation section serves as a collaborative hub, partnering with districts, divisions, the Texas A&M Transportation Institute (TTI), and the University of Texas at Austin Center for Transportation Research (CTR) to champion and deliver groundbreaking programs and initiatives. So some of the key programs that we have and initiatives that our team has includes the Innovative Transportation in Texas program, supporting district-led innovation projects to enhance statewide transportation solutions. We have our consortium, the Texas Innovation Alliance, uniting local and state agencies to foster innovation and accelerate impactful outcomes. We have our Texas Innovation Invitational, where we're showcasing cutting-edge technologies and innovative ideas in transportation. Then we also have our TxDOT Innovation Community of Practice, which is building a network of innovation-minded professionals committed to continuous improvement. Then we also have our TxDOT Innovation Champions program, which empowers leaders to drive creativity and transformative change within TxDOT. And then we have our Innovation Academy, equipping employees with the skills and tools to become dynamic innovators. And I'm glad to see all of you here to support this Innovation Academy effort. Then we also have our staff suggestion program, which encourages grassroots innovation and rewarding impactful ideas. Then we have our technology pilots and statewide scaling program, where we're testing new technologies and scaling successful pilots to benefit all Texans. And then we have our Innovation Awards and Recognition Program, where we're celebrating outstanding contributions to innovation across TxDOT. By fostering collaboration and empowering innovative thinking, the innovation section is driving the development and implementation of transformative solutions to address Texas's evolving transportation needs. And so with that, I would now like to hand it over to our facilitator this morning, Mr. Benjamin Aniacho. So Benjamin, good morning.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much, Ben. I want to welcome everyone once again to the 2025 Innovation Academy Information Session. As Ben said, I am Benjamin Anyacho in STR here, and I am going to be your tour guide today. Just a little bit about me. I believe some of you already know me, but if you do not know me, you haven't met me before, I've worked for TxDOT for the past, since 2010, started at CIV when it used to be OCR, Office of Civil Rights. It's now CIV, Civil Rights Division. I was interim director there, managed DBE, SBE, hub, small business programs, been looking for ways to innovate. Innovation has been a fascinating concept throughout my career. I actually developed a business case, made a business case that initiated a diversity management system, what they call B2G now, in CIV. And when I was in RTI, I designed an enterprise project management program. Some of you are PMPs, rallied the few PMPs then to mentor other PMPs, and today we have hundreds of certified PMPs, and managed the early phases before it was handed off to TPD. And in STR, I also developed the Enterprise Knowledge Management Program. Several of you here belong to Communities of Practice, which is a product of sharing knowledge that emerge from enterprise knowledge management. If you belong to any community or practice, just give me a thumb up. Let me know that you belong to a community or practice. We are sharing knowledge. It's a very creative way to share and steward knowledge. I see a lot of hands. Thank you so much. That's a product of knowledge management. And also working with this team, an incredible team in the innovation section of the Initiative and Innovation Division here to design this Innovation Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have put in lots of hours to design this very academy, and our dedication to delivering a top tier experience akin to the PMP certification and development program is reflected in our meticulously curated content tailored towards TxDOT specific or unique needs. We are driven by a passion for ensuring that the Innovation Academy attendees are not just informed, but truly wowed. Next slide. So we are going to kick things off here by going back to Paul. If you don't close that page, join us, go back to, you can scan the QR code or simply type in paulev.com/innovation and answer the question, what comes to mind when you think of innovation? Streamline, all right? Somebody say process improvement. Not far. Okay, trying either new tech or old tech in new ways. That's beautiful. Reinvention, love it. Okay, I want this to be participatory, as many people as possible to participate in this information session. All right, new is innovation, new technology. That's it, progress. Better, I love it. Better, more new ideas. All of us are bubbling with new ideas and concepts every day, coming up with new ways to fix problems. Ladies and gentlemen, love that. All right, so thank you all for your contribution. Let that keep coming. Appreciate it. Next. So, next slide. So, depending on, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to define innovation. Depending on the context, innovation can mean many things to many people and different things to different people. But here we have two formal definitions of innovation. According to the Oslo Manual developed by the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD 2005, innovation is the production or adoption, assimilation, or exploitation of a value-added novelty in economic and social spheres. Renewal and enlargement of products, enlargement of services, renewal of markets, development of new methods of production, and establishment of new management systems. So it is both a process and an outcome. The international standard focusing on innovation management defines innovation as a new or changed entity, realizing or redistributing value. A new or changed entity. ISO 5600 2020. Here are some key components of innovation from these definitions. Across these definitions, number one that jumps out is novelty. Innovation involves introducing something new or significantly different, whether a product, service, process, or idea. Number two is value curation. The essence of innovation lies in its ability to create value, be it economic, social, environmental, or a combination of these. Impact. True innovation goes beyond novelty, ladies and gentlemen. It must have a tangible, lasting impact on its intended audience or sphere of influence. And last but not the least is process. Innovation is rarely linear. It often involves iterative experimentation, failure analysis, and adaptation to achieve success at the end of the day. Next slide. So here at TxDOT, whether you are in engineering or planning or any other area, or countless projects and many other areas of expertise that support this effort. Innovation is the implementation of new ideas or devices or processes that address a problem and create value for TxDOT and its customers. So in the TxDOT context, ladies and gentlemen, innovation isn't a mere catchphrase. It is a powerful force reshaping outdated norms and forging a path towards smarter transportation solutions. The TxDOT Innovation Academy is where big ideas hit the road. And we don't mean potholes. We are talking about real measurable values for the Lone Star State and folks that call it home. This ain't your typical think tank. It is a high-octane brainstorm where we reimagine safety, streamline processes, and cook up transportation solutions that make yesterday's tech look like a horse and buggy. Challenges, you bet. We call those detours. Ideas, that's Texas tea fueling our journey forward. From sky-high bridges to high-tech bites, innovation is everywhere at TxDOT. Engineers are dreaming up the future of infrastructure. Planners are mapping out faster commutes, and the creative thinkers from all walks of life in TxDOT are making it happen. This is a Texas-sized innovation, ladies and gentlemen. Be bold, game-changing, and ready to shape the roads, skies, and highways of tomorrow. So buckle up. You all are in a wild and exciting journey. Next slide. Executive Director Mike Williams often reminds us that innovation is a key focus for the agency. But why innovate? Challenges in the transportation industry and the rapid pace of technological change bring opportunities to innovate as we build the future of transportation. A top priority at TxDOT is embracing innovation in everything that we do. Typically, as engineers, as I said before, or designers, or planners, or project managers, whatever you do, or any other role that you play in TxDOT transition project, programs, portfolios, or operations, our tendency is to go with what we know and only work with the standards and specifications found in our trusty TxDOT toolbox. In our current age of rapid change, challenges can sometimes require thinking outside the tried and true toolbox. So challenge accepted. The TxDOT spirit embraces complexity because we believe in the power of human ingenuity. TxDOT employees are the engine that powers our progress. Mark Williams said at the recent short course, not this year, previous year's short course, and I quote, innovation is about inspiration and creativity, and you all are the key. Help us continue to meet our challenges by turning ideas into solutions. Unquote. So innovation starts with you and me, ladies and gentlemen. Let us therefore unlock the potentials of imagination and build a transportation network that shines as bright as our collective drive through this academy. Next slide. Here are other reasons. I'm just going to summarize other reasons. There are tons of reasons why we innovate. We need to improve resilience and adaptability and TxDOT's ability to respond quickly to inevitable disruptions. We're in a world where disruption is the order of the day. Look at what's happening in California, Los Angeles, and the surrounding counties. Adapting new approaches and technologies to improve safety and mobility. Why do we innovate? Because we need to advance. We need to advance the future of transportation to proactively meet the needs of Texans. Next slide. Having discussed why we innovate, as you can see on this slide here, TxDOT is part of a much larger transportation innovation ecosystem that involves many other national, state, local entities, even research institutions, and private industry partners. The transportation innovation ecosystem at TxDOT thrives on four-stage framework. Number one is discovery, validation, prototyping, and deployment. It begins with leveraging university and research partners, legislative needs, and public input to identify innovative opportunities. Federal and state collaboration, such as AASHTO's initiatives or federal highway programs, validate these ideas. Prototyping involves a private sector partnership and local governments to transform concept into actionable solutions. And finally, deployment scales innovation. You heard Ben talk about how our section, our division, we are helping to scale some of these innovation so that it will benefit all Texans. Scale innovations through TxDOT programs, fostering statewide impact via tech pilots, education, and communities of practice, exemplifying Texas' commitment to cutting-edge, inclusive, and impactful transportation solutions. Next slide. So on this slide, I'm going to share examples of innovation that originated in Texas. And at this point, I want you to type on the chat box if you recollect or remember or any innovation that originated at TxDOT. Do you remember any real innovation that you can remember that originated from TxDOT? Let me have you type on the chat box. I want to see if we're on the same page, because innovation is springing up every day across TxDOT, ladies and gentlemen. And nobody has the monopoly of it. It's happening in your district, in your division. Any innovation? Yeah, I can see some people are typing in something. Let me see what's coming up there. Somebody said a smart work zone. That's beautiful. That's innovation, ladies and gentlemen. I need more. What innovation, what projects or programs, initiatives in your district division you think is innovative? Thank you. Thank you so much. I see somebody say utilizing drone. Tell me about it. Rather than sending human beings to harm's way, we are using technology. That is innovation. Supervised AI training. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. WWD, statewide GPS real-time network, amazing program, amazing innovation, and so on and so forth. All right. So examples of why we innovate, ladies and gentlemen, include but not limited to these four categories. Thank you. Thank you so much. These four categories. One is impact. Safety isn't just a buzzword. It is our North Star. From weather-proofing road to traffic management ninja moves that reduce emission, we are turning Texas highways into a masterclass in resilience. Oh, our durable material, think of them as Chuck Norris of infrastructure. They just don't quit. Technology. Move over sci-fi. TxDOT tech is the real deal, with AI, drone, and sensors orchestrating connected vehicles and smart work zones. We are running Texas roads like Silicon Valley startup, minus the avocado toast. The future isn't just coming, ladies and gentlemen, it is already in your rear view mirror. When it comes to process, why complicate when you can innovate? We are simplifying workflows, automating like we've got a robot army. And standardizing processes so efficient that they could make Swiss watch jealous. It is not just process improvement at TxDOT, It is process domination. Sustainability, we are paving roads, saving the planet, literally. Asset management, carbon slashing strategies, and recycled roadways. We are turning yesterday's carpet fibers into tomorrow's highways. If sustainability were a competition, I bet you we will be on the podium sipping sweet tea. So innovation is well and alive at TxDOT, ladies and gentlemen. Next slide. Thank you. Now we're going to talk about innovative transportation in Texas. A woman, 3-month-old pregnant woman, falls into a deep coma. And 6 months later, she wakes up and frantically asks the doctor, "What happened to my babies?" The doctor smiled and said, "Don't worry, you had twins, a boy and a girl. And the best part, your brother had named them for you." The woman replied, "Well, oh no, my brother named my kids? He's such an idiot. What did he name them?" The doctor replied, "Well, he named the girl Denise." The woman said, "Well, that's not too bad. What did he name the boy?" The doctor paused and said, "Well, he named him the nephew." So Denise to the nephew. All right. So the Innovation Transportation in Texas program identifies, evaluates, and develops innovative solutions to meet Texas' growing transportation needs. Next slide. These are innovation projects initiated in each of our 25 districts, ladies and gentlemen. Some of them sound familiar. Look at that, sound familiar? From the Amarillo's accelerated lane closure to El Paso's improved pedestrian detection near border highway, and Yokum's utilizing artificial intelligence for pavement striping asset management. Innovation springing up across TxDOT daily, y'all. Next slide. These are a set of district innovation projects we completed in 2024. If you go to our website, we have I think it's a 2-page or 1-page synopsis of all these beautiful innovation across TxDOT. Made it easy to read so that you can see what is happening in each division, the innovations popping up across TxDOT. Ladies and gentlemen, next slide. So, and this is our first group of district innovation, and you will notice the number has continued to grow. The number continues to grow. Yes, you have a link on the chat box. You can click on that link and then access, use the link to access some of these summary of innovation across TxDOT. So the next slide, not that, please go back one more slide. Okay, let me talk about this slide. So we are continuing to update the innovation transportation in Texas page and on TxDOT.gov. So you can scan the QR code there to learn more about the program, and remember to check the page regularly for new district and innovation or division innovations. And if you are fascinated with innovation, check, you're going to see a bunch of innovation, home-based innovation coming, home-based, home-baked, home-generated here at TxDOT. So we're going to back to Paul Evie, and the question there is, what are your innovation learning goals? If you eventually register for this Innovation Academy, what are your goals? Once again, you can scan the QR code at the top right or go to paulev.com/innovation, or you can click the link on the chat box and answer the question, what are your innovation goals? Some people say working on interesting project is cool. Develop an idea you already have. Efficiency and process improvement, networking and collaboration, career advancement. These are very great reasons for joining or participating in the Innovation Academy. So Thank you so much for your contribution. It seems to me that most people are leaning towards efficiency and process improvement. We need it. We need to innovate to become more efficient and improve our processes, all our processes. Thank you so much for that. Next slide. Okay. So we are going to delve into the program detail, the detail of the Innovation Academy, so that you know what we want to offer this year in Innovation Academy. Next slide. Here is the program overview. The TxDOT Innovation Academy is designed to foster innovation and creativity within our agency. And during 3 dynamic launch and learn sessions in February, May, and August, participants delve into cutting-edge subjects, including creative thinking, managing innovation, generative AI, and more. And this exclusive program is open to TxDOT employees and is intended to promote dialogue and develop innovative competencies that can be applied in projects, in operations, in real world. The course culminates in September with graduation honoring participants who have successfully completed the academy and are ready to spur positive transformation. Graduates earn a certificate, a badge, lanyard, lapel pin, and the recognition as a TxDOT innovator. Next. Let me share with you the objective of this Innovation Academy. The number one objective is to foster a culture of innovation. We are here to create a community where innovation isn't just a loose word, but a way of life. The Innovation Academy transforms problem solvers into trailblazers, igniting an innovation mindset that ripples through TxDOT like a wildfire. But the good wildfire, ladies and gentlemen, not the bad one over there in LA. Enhance innovation skills and knowledge. Think of this academy as your personal toolbox upgrade, where you trade your hammer for a laser cutter. We are arming TxDOT with cutting-edge training to build innovation readiness and resilience that is tougher than Texas weather. Number 3 is to drive collaborative innovation, because teamwork makes the dream work. The Innovation Academy equips you with the strategies, tools, and best practices to turn Lone Star into a galaxy of groundbreaking ideas. Together, we'll be redefining what collaboration looks like in a Texas style. Next. Here's a few things about purpose and goal. You have an innovative idea, as some of us do, but what do you do with it? Until now, till last year when we started the first session of our Innovation Academy, a structured approach to providing training in innovation techniques has been missing at TxDOT. In many ways, this lack has limited our ability to bring ideas to the fore and nimbly address transportation challenges. So to avoid the risk of falling behind other organizations, other DOTs that routinely embrace innovation, TxDOT is taking a systematic approach to fostering creativity, collaboration, and problem solving. So we are better positioned to adapt to changing technologies and transportation needs. The TxDOT Innovation Academy is intended to equip employees with essential knowledge and skills to help them drive transportation solutions for Texas. So the Innovation Academy, in a nutshell, the purpose is to empower TxDOT innovators and employees to become, number one, problem solvers, tackle real-world transportation challenges with innovative thinking and bold ideas. Number 2, to become change makers, ladies and gentlemen. drive positive impact, and shape the future of transportation. The third will be to be leaders, igniting a culture of creativity and collaboration within TxDOT. The Innovation Academy is here to fire up our problem-solving engine, unleash our inner creative geniuses, and turn everyday TxDOT employee into an entrepreneur. Yes, the kind of trailblazers who innovate from within the organization, because I follow the path when you can pave a better way to solve problems at TxDOT. So the goals here, number one would be skill development. We are sharpening the tools in our mental shed, whether it is boosting creativity, mastering the innovation process, or learning to wrangle cutting edge tech. It is like giving your brain a high octane tune-up for the road ahead. Therefore, the Innovation Academy is designed to equip participants with skills, master design thinking, prototyping, and innovation methodologies, knowledge, which is important to gain insight into emerging technologies and industry trends, and network to connect with like-minded TxDOT employees and build valuable collaboration. Number two goal is smart solution, from safety to service delivery. We are about creating solutions that don't just fix potholes, they prevent potholes. Whether it is streamlining processes or revolutionizing transportation, these solutions are as sharp as a cactus and twice as tough. In fact, the goal of Innovation Academy is to generate impactful solutions for smarter traffic, reduce congestion, improve mobility through AI-generated system, durable bridges, engineer long-lasting infrastructure with sustainable materials and technologies, safer roads, implement data-driven approaches to prevent accidents and enhance safety, novel solutions, exploring groundbreaking ideas for public transportation, rural asset, and other transportation needs. The last but not the least of the goals is innovation culture. This isn't just about big ideas, ladies and gentlemen. It is about creating a culture where openness, collaboration, and continuous learning are as natural as barbecue and sweet tea in my city. I live in Round Rock. I live in Flugaville, between the rock and the weird place. Because the best innovation happens when we all bring something to the table, y'all. So the goal of Innovation Academy is to foster a culture of, number one, openness to ideas, encouraging risk-taking and celebrating experimentation. Number two is collaboration. We can't say it enough. Break down silos and foster cross-departmental partnership. I remember teaching a course during the campus consolidation project on silo busting. Continuous improvement, embrace lifelong learning, and adapt to evolving transportation needs. It is said that when we stop learning, we start dying. Next slide. Now you've seen the goals, purpose. I want to summarize here. Your Innovation Academy journey awaits. Become a problem solver. Challenges, yes. What challenges? With your new innovation superpower, you will slice through problems, ladies and gentlemen, like a ninja with a Texas-sized katana. Ignite your inner innovator. Fuel your creativity with powerful techniques and tools, because every innovator needs a toolkit, and duct tape isn't going to cut it. Find your tribe. Find your tribe. Work alongside a posse of like-minded innovators who share your passion for game-changing ideas. Leave your mark at TxDOT. Your ideas are the key to shaping the future of transportation, from concept to concrete. It is time to make Texas proud. Join the innovation community of practice. Stay connected, stay inspired, Stay ahead of the curve with TxDOT's innovation community, your go-to hub for learning, resources, and endless inspiration. So the TxDOT Innovation Academy is at the forefront of transportation innovation, paving the way for a brighter future through the development of our innovation competencies, and a culture of collaboration. The Academy offers a transformative journey where individuals can shape the future of transportation. So embracing the Innovation Academy is not just an option, but a necessity for achieving greatness. We can build a better, more innovative, and more sustainable transportation system by adapting an academy like this and driving innovation forward. Next slide. So this is the roadmap and overview of your next step, including obtaining your supervisor's approval and registering for the class in PeopleSoft. Number one, the first stop is today, January 16th, the information section where you are learning more about Innovation Academy, and also you're going to get all your questions answered today. Next step is to get your supervisor's approval. Show them your ambition. And the next thing is to register for the DEV 530 by February 5th deadline. Every time we have people on the waiting list, and this is on first come, first serve. So buckle up. It is time to hit the accelerator and complete those linking learning courses. Fuel your mind with knowledge. You just have to complete those courses to attend the classes. Attend every lunch and learn, connect with fellow innovators, and share your ideas. And finally, graduate from the Innovation Academy in September. So don't forget to submit your innovative ideas to the TxDOT Staff Suggestion Program. And thank you for your ideas. Next slide. So over the course of the program, participants will complete on-demand courses on linking and meet for group discussions at 3 lunch and learn sessions. You can find more detailed course descriptions on the Crossroads side, along with the additional lunch and learn dates. As you see on this slide, setting the stage on February 13th. The courses we're going to discuss on the topics will be mapping innovation. We carefully and meticulously selected these courses from linking learning, and then unlock your team's creativity. There is an optional course, a deep dive into technical project management. You will like that course too. It's an optional, but you are required to take the mapping innovation and unlocking your team's creativity before you attend the class. Part 2 is a cultivating creativity. You will understand that all of us, we are creative in many ways. We are innovative in many ways. How do you manage innovation? Manage innovation is the number 1 course you need to take on linking. That on 15th, take it before 15th of May. And then embrace generative AI. It's my opinion that artificial intelligence is an equalizer. I presented a course at PMI Global last year, fall, on what artificial intelligence will do to our skills and competencies in a fully deployed artificial intelligence and smart city. And I can bet you need some of the competencies and the competencies you can derive from utilizing these tools like generative AI. Then an optional class will be Master Product Innovation for product managers. Part 3 is Navigating Technical Innovation, August 14th, 11:30 again. All the courses start 11:30. And there are 2 linking courses, Enhance Team Innovation and Lead with Innovation. You got to know how to enhance your team's innovation and lead with innovation. So, and the optional course is participate in an interactive creativity bootcamp. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Next slide. So you might be thinking here, Innovation Academy sounds great, but I am busier than one-armed paper hanger. Well, let me put my innovator's cap here to tell you that there is no better time than right now to invest in the you of tomorrow. Future proving your career isn't something you pencil in for someday. No, my friend. It's an urgent opportunity, so grab your metaphorical hammer and start building your innovative future today. Let that marinate. So seize this unique opportunity to build your new skills and help shape the future of transportation in Texas. Next slide. So, what do you need to do to register? As you see on the screen, we made it so easy for everyone to register. First, get your supervisor's approval and be sure they are aware of the key dates and time commitment. They say repetition is the mother of all learning. We want to make sure you get this, that you got to get your supervisor's approval. And so next is register. Very important. Register, log into PeopleSoft and go to find learning. Pretty easy. Enter course number, DEV 530, and then complete registration by February 5th. Once again, it's first come, first serve. There's going to be people on the waiting list. A couple of quick notes. Once you register, the MS Team calendar invitation for the lunch and launch will be sent after registration closes. So be on the lookout for reminder emails. And you can always reach out to our innovation team if you have any question. We're here to serve you. Next slide. So dive into the program benefits and other information on Crossroad where you can explore course details and stay on track with key dates. See descriptions of the core and optional courses to fuel your journey, your learning journey, and quickly find answers to your questions in our comprehensive frequently asked questions. You can also find a supervisor approval request template. We just made it easy for you. You just copy the template and send to your supervisor. Connect with STR Innovation for any further inquiries. Next slide. As I begin to wind up, ladies and gentlemen, now let's wrap up this session and embark on this innovation adventure. My question to everyone listening to me is today, are you prepared to infuse your creativity into your TxDOT endeavors? Are you ready to turn your ideas into transformative solutions? I need to know, do you want to unleash the dynamic synergy of collaboration and innovation, or play a part in shaping the future of transportation? If the answer to any of these questions is yes, come prepared to draw inspiration from fellow dream team innovators and acquire practical tools, more practical tools. Propel your TxDOT career to a new height, entirely new height, through this academy. Exchange ideas for applying innovative tools and strategies in real world. Secure your spot, register for DEV today, and kickstart your innovation journey. Next slide. The next slide, we'd like to leave you with some of these testimonies. There are a bunch of them, but we just selected 3 of them from the 2024 Innovation Academy graduate. Full disclosure, we did not tell them to say these good things about the course. The Innovation Academy expanded my understanding of innovation processes and techniques and the different skills that people bring as part of an innovative team. It is a program worth attending that brought great minds together to discuss innovative ways of improving our work at TxDOT. The last, not the least, the Academy has been a great experience that equipped me with cutting-edge skills and a robust network of finding like-minded professionals. Next slide. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your rapt attention and cooperation. Spike Huma, the business growth specialist and the performance enhancement expert and coach, said, "We are not here to be a drip, to make a splash or be a ripple. We are here to make waves in an ocean of infinite possibilities." And the best is Alan Weiss, the author and the $1 million coach, when he said that none of us, not you, not me, is here to stick our toe in the waters. We are here to make waves. So, my friend, the ball is in your court. Make waves today. And at this point, I'll be handing this back to Mr. Ben King to wrap things up. Ben King,
Thank
take it
you.
away.
Thank you, Mr. Aniacho, and thank you for facilitating such a passionate session on innovation. So thank you all. Everyone in the audience, give Mr. Aniacho a round of applause. So with that, before we wrap up, let's recap our key takeaways from today's session. So we've noted it many times in Mr. Aniacho's presentation, but I'm going to tag it again. Register in PeopleSoft before the February 5th registration deadline. Just one key note I want to make is that if you try it today, it may or may not be working, but definitely by tomorrow, that link will be active. So participation in the program requires supervisor approval. So make sure you get your supervisor's approval before signing up. And then complete the LinkedIn learning courses for each program segment before the lunch and learn discussion. So we don't want you in the lunch and learn discussions and you have not taken the LinkedIn learning courses. That's the big no-no. Then our 2025 cycle will conclude with the Innovation Academy graduation in September. And so to graduate from the academy, you must complete the required online courses and attend all 3 lunch and learns. And with that, we're all here, myself and my team here to answer any questions. And then a link to this presentation will be posted on Crossroads. So please feel free to share it widely. And so before we leave, we'll open it up for any questions. I see we do have one hand up, Mr. Fan. Maybe it's not a question. Do we have any others that may have questions on the call this morning?
Yeah, it says, will you share the Crossroad link of PowerPoint?
Let's see. We'll get that placed in the chat. Any other questions? And I will mention too, I saw on the call just scrolling through the list some familiar names from our first cycle or first season of the Innovation Academy. So welcome, fellow TxDOT innovator. Vaters. Let me put an S on it because I saw multiple.
Yes, a lot of them.
And yes, so question in the chat, will there be a reminder sent out before the lunch and learn for the classes to take? And yes, indeed. All righty. So we got a comment. Great if these ideas can solve traffic problem, promising ideas. Hey, it's the network. Br- let's bring all those ideas in and share and see what we can come up with.
Yes.
Well, with that, I am not going to hold everyone. And so, what I would like to do, if there are any further questions, you may place them in the chat and then our team will respond accordingly. So thank you all. Feel free to contact us at str_innovations at textdot.gov. And another plug for our staff suggestions program. If you have an innovative idea and it's something that you think TxDOT should take a look at, feel free to email us either at our str_innovation at textdot.gov email address or to find our staff suggestion program and respond there. So thank you all and buckle up and get ready for a great ride. So thank you all.